Hello everyone, welcome back. We're going into our second video on Python, and now we're going to be talking about variables. So I've got the same file open from before. In order to work with this without eliminating everything, I'm just going to put a hashtag there, and that's going to gray all that out. So we're going to save that later for when we're putting stuff together, and we're just going to come down here. So there's three main types of variable that you're going to use in Python. There are a couple others, but these are the main ones to focus on. So those are your integer, so that's 1, 2, 3 precisely on the number. Your floats, which will be like 1.1, 2.3. It's when you're getting into those further decimal points. And the third one is our string. So string is just exactly a sequence of characters. So in order to input a variable into our system, just this is what I want a variable to be. You're going to pick a variable name. So var1 is going to be equal to I don't know, test. So in order to check if var1 is actually set up as a variable properly, I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to copy this print command, come back down here, and then rather than the hello world in quotations, I'm actually going to put var1. So the way the code works is it works top to bottom. So it should come up here, it will not recognize these as executable. It will get down to line 7, it will go, okay, var1 is equal to test. I don't need to do anything except remember that. Then we get down to line 9, it's telling you to print var1. So it will get to this line, it will go print, what do I need to print? Reference this, and if it's written correctly, it should actually print just test. So let's run it and see if we've got that working right. Okay, so test is not defined. Okay, why is it not doing that? I believe that's because this needs to be in quotation marks, actually, because it is a string variable. Yeah, there we go. So I was essentially making test a secondary variable. So I was basically saying variable 1 is equal to another variable called test. Put it in quotation marks, we make it a string variable. So var1 is equal to test. If we put a number in here, though, it should directly print. So if I go var1 is equal to 5, it should just print out 5. And there you go. So same thing if I go 5.7, and that's our integer and our float values. So there's one more thing I want to show you guys, and that is our var list. So variables can also be set up to be a series of numbers or series of items, and in order to do that, you just put it in brackets here. So let's make it a 3-item list, 1, 2, 3. So now that variable is called var list, and it has 3 components, a 1, a 2, and a 3. This is going to come back when we're dealing with usernames later, and you'll see now if I try and print var list, it will probably give me an error. Oh no, it'll print it out exactly. So it'll print out 1, 2, 3. That might be recognizing it as a string, but that is the way that you format our lists as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one, and we're going to learn how you have users input stuff back into the code after you started the program running.